Hi everyone, I've been requested to intro you into Amanda's Pilates flow class today. Um, she wanted me to give you some words of encouragement. Um, uh, I have COVID, Amanda has diarrhea, so if we can do it, then you can too, alright? So Amanda also wanted me to say, so pull your panties up and get on your knees. Here we go.
Thanks, Hunter.
See ya.
That was great. I'm more revved up than ever before. I don't have diarrhea. Okay, we are going to start on our knees and just get right into my favorite stretch, puppy pose. Reaching your hands away, keeping your hips right above your knees, and lowering your chest down to the mat. Extending that thoracic spine, opening up the front of the shoulders. All right, coming up to hands and knees. Let's take your left hand behind your head and just twist and open up to the sky, and then twist to bring that elbow in to touch your other elbow. Open up and round in, open and close. Just targeting a little twist in that upper spine. Loosening up, starting nice and slow. Two more. And then reach up to the sky and come down, threading the needle through, coming to your left shoulder. Excuse me. Thank you. Wow. And lifting back up, reach open one more time, lower that hand and re-switch. Right hand behind your head, open up that elbow and twist, bring that elbow in and open. Two more. And open that arm up to the sky. Thread it through, coming down to your right shoulder. You can open up that top arm if you'd like. And coming back through center, you're going to press back to your downward dog, lift those hips. And pedal it out, lifting and lowering your heels. All right, here we go. We're gonna reach to your opposite shin, little twist, and alternate. And then you're gonna shift forward to your plank. Draw knee to opposite elbow. Both sides, press back, reach for the shin. Reach for the shin, shift forward, knee across the body, and press back up, reach and twist, really feel those obliques, draw those knees across the body, press back up, starting to connect to that core, warming up, cross body. Press really strong through your hands, through your fingertips. Glide your shoulder blades down and back. pick up the pace here. Nice bone, Evie. We're gonna stay in the mountain climber position, drawing knees across for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank. Step your left foot right outside your left hand. Just rock back and forth through your right foot, opening up that right hip flexor, stretching out through the foot and toes. And drop that back knee, untuck the toes, reach your left arm back. Hand back to the mat, pressing back to your high plank, and step that right foot out wide, rock back and forth through your left foot. And drop the back knee, untuck the toes, reach that right arm back and twist. Hand back to the mat, coming to your swan, just dropping the hips, lifting your chest and gaze, lengthening out those abs, extending the spine, gazing over your left shoulder and over your right shoulder. And coming back to hands and knees, keeping your hands right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. Engage that core, draw your ribs down, pull belly button back, and we're gonna bow here, keeping elbows in. We bow, and actually, if you'd like, you can add leg extension here. So I'm gonna extend my left leg nice and high and back, and we're gonna bow from here. Lift that leg, point the toes from the glute. Press really strong again through the fingertips, not just your palms, to support those wrists. Keep those elbows in. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg. We're just going to switch legs. Same thing. We keep bowing, keep elbows in, lower, and press up. Last 4. Last 1. Lower the knee wide. Press back to your child's pose. And swinging your legs around, coming to your back. Alright, feet are into the mat, legs are bent. Hands are behind your head, and we're just going to do a chest lift with a reach at the top and hold. So you're going to curl up, head, neck, and shoulders, reach for the back of your thighs, pull yourself up a little bit higher, and then hands back to your head and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and pull, and lower. Chest lift, reach, pull, hold it, and lower. Stay nice and lifted as your hands come back to your head, and then release. Inhale to lower, exhale, lift. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And lower, just drop those arms out wide and drop your knees to one side. Quick stretch and break. Pull back through center and switch. And back to center, hands back behind your head. Knees are still bent. We're gonna do a cross-body crunch. So let's stick with the right elbow and left knee. So you're gonna bring it in, and then you're gonna extend that leg long and reaching arm long and tap hand to shin. And then we lower, knee to elbow, hand to shin. Knee to elbow, hand to shin. So we're sticking with right elbow, left leg. Working those obliques. So it's like single leg, bicycle, and scissors-ish. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. Take a rest. And we switch to left elbow, right knee. Here we go. Cross body. Hand to shin. Knee to elbow. Hand to shin. Try to get that elbow nice and across the body to feel those obliques. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Last set. Nice job. Let's pull that right foot over the left knee and just hug that figure 4 in. Rock it out. And switch. Left foot over the right knee. Rock it out. Coming to your left forearm and bottom left knee. You're going to keep the top leg long. Reach that top arm up. And we're going to do hip dip and thread the needle. Dip and thread. So you're letting the hips drop and then lift them as you thread the arm through. To make this more challenging, you're going to keep that top leg floating. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Just lift that top leg a few inches up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to your Z sit with that left shin forward, right shin reaching back. Quick side bends here. And other side. And switch. Right shin in front, left shin in back. Side bends both ways. Anchoring your sit bones. And coming onto that right forearm and right knee. Lifting up to that side plank, reaching that arm up. We thread the needle and hip dip. Last 4, keep that leg floating for your final 3. 2. Last 1. Hold it up, lift and lower that leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Press back to a down dog. And you're just going to draw your left knee in and then extend it out wide and back. Left knee in and back to your high plank. That left leg still floating. Sweep it out wide and back. Knee in and back, leg wide and back. In, around that spine. In and wide. In and wide. 2 more. Last one. Press back, down dog. Pedal it out. And we've got the right leg, so shifting forward, high plank, that right leg floats, hold knee into chest, float it back, send it wide and back. Pull it in to chest and back, wide and back, in and wide. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees down. Cat-cow, drop the spine. And round that spine. And you're going to come up to a kneeling position. Alright, so engage your glutes and core to stay strong and stable through your center here. You're going to serve the tray out wide. So elbows are in, palms are up. Serve it out wide, and then we open and close a doorknob and pull those elbows back in. So we open, flip the palms back and up, pull it in. Out, flip, flip, and in. Out, flip, flip, in. Once you get that movement, you can pick up the pace. Just really get into the repetition of this movement. In, out, back, and up. In, out, back, and up. Let those shoulders burn. Last 8. Last 2. Last 1. Shake it out. Clasp those hands behind your back and just open up the chest. Letting your right leg go out wide, just side bend, right arm up and over, big side body stretch. And come all the way up and switch, stretch. And just coming into a low squat here. So gently pressing your elbows into your knees, rocking back and forth, opening up the hips and inner thighs. And then we're going to fold forward as we lift our hips up, stretch those legs, and then bend back down, lift the chest, and fold forward, lift the booty, and down, and up, and down. Last one, hold it up. Keep a soft bend in those knees. Draw the feet in a little closer to hip width distance apart. And as you roll up to stand, grab a hold of the back of your knees. And just take a moment to round that spine here, pulling up. So you really separate those shoulder blades, getting that nice stretch through the back. Gaze down at your belly button. Around that spine, and release your hands. Slowly stack the spine to stand tall. And let's start with a squat here. So keep those legs hip width distance apart. You're going to stay in a squat. You're going to send your right leg out wide and reach your right hand to your left foot. And the left arm opens up to the sky. Come back through center, staying low in your squat. Left leg out, twist open to the right. Pull it in, we squat. Step out and twist. In and out. In and out. Send that booty back. Stepping out wide, opening up the inner thigh. One more each side. And stand. All right, wider stance to that sumo squat. So now toes are pointed out wide, and you're just gonna sit into your sumo squat and side bend, and then we stand and side bend the other way as you sit into that squat. So we're swinging those arms around to alternate the side bend with each squat. Try to keep those shins perpendicular to the mat. So straight up, straight vertical. So you're not letting that knee go over your toes. Lots of side bends and twists today. Good for my digestion. I ate a smoothie and got really nauseous today. And that's why Hunter said I have diarrhea. But I don't yet. Whew, one more each way. Alright, and just pivot those feet to now face the toes forward. And we're going to sit into your right side lateral lunge. So bending that right leg. And you're going to press strong through that right foot to come up to balance on your left leg and reach arms up. We stand, lift that knee, come back into that right side lateral lunge, and lift. Lunge and balance. It'll take a few to find the flow You'll want to keep your gaze on one spot so you get that balance. Think lift from your center, from your core. It'll really help you balance, so it's not all on that left foot to balance. It's the whole body. And we're pressing nice and strong through that foot with your quad and glute strength to lift up that knee nice and high. Last two. Last one. Hold that wide stance. We're just going to pivot that right foot forward. So we're reaching right hand to shin. Just open up for a quick triangle stretch. Wonderful. Coming back up. Pivot that foot back in. And we lateral lunge to the left now. Bend that left leg. And we're coming up to balance on the right foot. Woo! First few are always the most challenging. You gotta shift your center of gravity. Woo! Seems harder on this side. And press and lift from your core. Few more. Last two. Last one. And lunge. Step that left foot to face out of the mat. Shifting forward, reaching for your shin, opening up to the sky, triangle pose. So good. Along my left hip or right hip, whatever this is. Lift up to stand tall. Just one big inhale, reach arms overhead. And exhale, let them fall. Shake it out. And let's just take your right hand to the left side of your head and just gently pull your neck or your head over to your right side, right shoulder. And release that hand, roll the head through center, coming to the left side, left hand gently on top of the right side of your head, gently pull to the left. Release your hand, roll that head back, and lift up through center, and we are done. I hope that felt great for you.